Good morning, student. This is Shashi Sharma to explain you your English course book, Chapter 1, A Tiny Seed. This is a real story about Wangari Maathai. She was the first African woman to receive the Nobel Peace Prize for her outstanding work in Kenya. Main character of this story is Wangari Maathai, and story is written by Nicola Registic and Maya Marcher. Let's start our story. In a village on the slopes of Mount Kenya in East Africa, a little girl worked in the fields with her mother. Her name was Wangari. Where was the village? Yes, it was on the slopes of the Mount Kenya. And what was the name of a little girl? Wangari. And what she was doing? She was doing the work in her field with her mother. Wangari loved being outside. In her family's food garden, she broke up the soil with her machete. She pressed tiny seeds into the warm earth. What Wangari loved? Being the outside. Students, you also liked and you also loved to being the outside. And in her family's garden, what she was doing? She broke up the soil with the help of the machete and keep inside the tiny seeds for growing something. Students, have you done these things sometime with your grandparents? Okay, if you have not done, then you will help to your grandparents in your garden. So, do you know the meaning of the machete? Okay, I am explaining you. Machete, a tool which we used for cutting something. It is a big and broad knife. Her favorite time of day was just after sunset. Wangari knew it was time to go home. Wangari was a clever child and couldn't wait to go to school. What was her favorite time? It was sunset. Why it was? Because Wangari knew it was a time, that time she can go to the home. And Wangari was a clever child. Clever means wise or the intelligent. And she couldn't wait to go to school. That's why she brought so many books for herself and then read so many books. But her mother and father wanted her to stay and help them at home. When she was 7 years old, her brother persuaded her parents to let her go to school. Wangari liked to do the study, but what her parents want? Her parents want ki just she stay at the home and help them at home. So when she was 7 years old, that time her brother talked to their parents regarding her studies because she want to go to the school. So he had talked about her studies to their parents. Then parent has allowed to go to the school to her. Now she was so happy because she want to do the study. She liked to learn. Wangari learnt more and more with every book she read. She did so well at school that she was invited to study in the United States of America. Wangari was excited. She wanted to know more about the world. Earlier also I have said कि Wangari liked to do the learn more and more new things. So because now she is going to ready to go to the school, so she was happy, and Wangari learned so many things from the books what she read. And because of this habit she did so well at the school. So then United States of America invited to her to study there because of her good performance. So Wangari was excited because now it was a chance to know about so many things about the world. At the American University, Wangari learned many new things. She studied plants and how they grow. When she had finished her studies, she returned to Kenya. So, at the American University also, she had learned so many things, and because her interest in the plants and all, so that's why she had studied about the plants, how we can grow the more and more plants with the help of the seeds. And she had learned so many things about the plant. And when she had finished her study, then again she came to the Kenya, and that time she was happy कि now she again going to the Kenya. But her country had changed. Huge farms stretched across the land. Women had no wood to make cooking fires. The people were poor and children were hungry. Wangari knew what to do. Yes, when she returned to the Kenya, that time she had seen the condition of the country was too worst. Why it was? Because of the deforestation, and the condition of the land farm is also not good. So women had no wood to make the food. Because of that, children were hungry, and because of the worst condition of the land, the people were poor. So now Wangari think about that कि how she can help them. Then Wangari knew what to do. She taught the women how to plant trees from seeds. The women sold the trees and used the money to look after their families. Wangari had helped them to feel powerful and strong. Now, whenever she had seen all those conditions, now she had thought what she have to do and how she can help them. So that's why she start to teach them how we can grow the plants from the seeds. Then whenever the women thought about that, they have started to grow the trees and plants. And then afterwards, whenever they have grew that, then they sold the trees, and whatever they earn the money, that money they have used for look after their families. Now the villagers are also happy, and Wangari had helped them to feel powerful and strong. Students, we know that whenever we help someone, that time we feel powerful and strong and proud also. The same thing with the Wangari also. Wangari feel powerful and strong after help the villagers. As time passed, the new trees grew into forest, and the rivers started flowing again. Wangari's message spread across Africa. Today, millions of trees have grown from Wangari's seed. So, she had already taught to the villages how they can grow the plants from the seeds, and after some time the time has passed, so new trees grew, and then it becomes a forest, and because of the forest, rivers again started to flowing. So this Wangari's message, what the Wangari had done in Kenya, spread across the Africa, and today millions of trees have grown from the Wangari seed, because Wangari taught to the villages how they can grow the plants from the seeds. So many millions of the trees were there, and now all are happy because of the Wangari. Wangari had worked hard. People all over the world took notice and gave her a famous prize. It is called the Nobel Peace Prize, and she was the first African woman ever to receive it. As I have already told you, Wangari had worked hard with the Kenyan people, and that's why she achieved that the grew the many plants, and then it becomes a forest, and people of the Kenya are happy because of the Wangari. So what she had done, this all over the world took notice that, and because of her great job, they have decided to give her a famous prize. What was that? It's a Nobel Peace Prize, and that's why she was the first African woman to ever who received that Nobel Peace Prize. Wangari died in 2011, but we can think of her every time we see a beautiful tree. It was sad moment that time Wangari died, and that was 2011, but Wangari was always in everyone's mind, and now also Wangari is always in everyone's mind because she had done great job. So whenever we see the beautiful trees, beautiful forest, that time always we think about the Wangari. So students, this is our story. I hope you all have understand what is about the tiny seed, and you have understand each and everything in this story. Now you all have to try to speak this story to tell yourself, and then you have to tell to your parents this story. You just listen this story again and again with the help of this video, and you can do it. Now this is a time to read the vocabulary of this chapter. So it's a vocabulary time, students. First word is chance. How we can spell it? CHANCE. The meaning of it? An opportunity. So what is the word? Chance, and the meaning is an opportunity. Second is appear. How it is spelled? APPEAR. Meaning seen. Again I am repeating, appear, meaning seen. Next is receive. RECEIVE. Meaning to get. Again I am repeating, pronunciation receive, meaning to get. Next word is distribute. How it's spelled? distribute. Distribute. Meaning to divide into portions. What is the meaning of it? To divide into portion. And what is the word? Distribute. Next word is remember. It's spelled as remember. Meaning to keep in mind. Again I am repeating. Remember, to keep in mind. Next is award. award. Meaning an official prize. I am repeating again. Award and meaning is an official prize. Next is grow. 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 Meaning is develop and get bigger. Grow meaning is develop and get bigger. So this is about your vocabulary words. Now you all have to learn this, all the words with the meaning, and you have to try to make sentence also. You will try? Yes, I will wait. You have to write in your one notebook. You just first learn the words, learn the meanings, and then you just note down in your notebook all the word with the meaning, and you have to try to make the sentence also. This I will see when we will meet in the school. I hope you all have enjoyed this video. Next time I will meet to you in next video with the next